I have the pleasure tonight of welcoming to the line a member of our Founders Council, a one-star platinum in the opportunity, someone who truly cares about people. So I want to introduce to some of you and present to others of you, Valaree Rutherford. Now, I say this because she doesn't just focus on just her team, just her group. She's available to everybody, and she travels around the country, making sure that she is able to share her wealth of knowledge. She's holding trainings and opportunities for people to come in and get information on how to be better business owners, how to be better travel bookers, how to be better builders, how to be better entrepreneurs. And that is not something that we should take lightly. Sometimes I think we get familiar with people and we don't take the moment to celebrate their greatness. So I want you all to do me a favor, jump in the chat box, and I want you to welcome to the line tonight's trainer. Again, like I said, she's a Founders Council member. She's a one-star platinum. She is absolutely amazing, or as we would say, better than amazing. And she has a training for us that you do not want to miss. So I want to see if, Valaree, are you available to take the call?
I am. You turned your music off and I was over here jamming.
I'm sorry. Well, the call is all yours. We are excited to hear from you tonight.
Yay. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes, we can see it. You're good.
Okay. You know, usually I send this to you. This is your technical part. How is everybody doing tonight? This is going to be a participation. And I need you guys to allow me to be real with you. We are going to be better business owners. Like she said, this is like I strive to make us better, right? So we're going to go over some things that I think that you guys feel like you are struggling in, but I think it's a mindset. So the struggle is real. It's not real. You are, right? So the first word we're going to talk about is fear. So think about this for a second. KBM told you guys a few weeks ago to not let this hinder your process. Y'all remember that training? I think the $69.95 explanation is not 100% of you guys' problem. I don't believe that's 100% because you guys can get in front of us as leaders and you can talk about this business inside and out. You can talk about this business back to front, right? If I ask each and every one of you guys to give me a benefit of the $69.95, this line will light up because you guys know it. 100% of the problem is just starting. How do I walk up to somebody and talk about my business? Does that make sense? Y'all with me? I would rather you guys confidently, fully ask a stranger to start a business with you than to walk past like my next Rashonda Thomas. Does that make sense? Or the next gold in this business. Because to me, or my next Patrice, or to me, I would talk to anybody because I don't have a comfort zone anymore. Does that make sense? So think about that. The fear is not what you're talking about. The fear is just getting started. Let's talk about time management. Time management. Amy Peterson challenged you guys to go out and get a calendar last week or a few weeks ago. And not maybe just a calendar, maybe a calendar with time slots on it. Y'all remember that? Let's talk in the aspect of a worker, right? If we're going to say 9 to 5, you work, you come home, your commute, get dinner done. In a realistic world, let's say by 7. From 7 to 9, I'm going to work my business. Do you guys actually use your time slots? Do you actually put time for your business in? Because I know some people on this call is like, I didn't get to my business yesterday. I didn't get to my business Friday. Because we are honest. We're going to be honest today, right? Or let's talk about non-traditional. Let's say you're an Uber or Lyft driver, because that's realistic to some people on the call, right? So let's say from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m., you're out driving. So at 11 a.m., you're going to say, for 2 hours, I'm going to work my travel business. Whether, I don't care how you're working it, whether you're doing quotes, whether you're giving out business cards, you stop by a Starbucks to talk to people or network, and then you go back out to drive. Because we know in a realistic world, some of us have to work. I came in this business with a job and going to school with a 6-year-old. So time management may be one of the things that you're struggling with, but we can overcome that struggle with some of these tools. Make sense? Next word. Certificate overload. Now, this is one of these words that I said y'all have to get a tough skin for me, right? So I saw somebody post the other day like 14 or 16 certificates and really boasting, and I'm a master booker at this, and this, right? But she asked in the Q&A group, how can she find the fast pass to add to her universal tickets? My thing with you guys is, I am not saying let's not celebrate every small victory. I'm saying let's crush every one of them. So how many of you guys did the universal training and use your free universal pass this year? I can see the chat box. I don't see many. Yay, Tiffany, you was with me. So I'm saying let's master one thing. If you did your Disney, because you have so many quotes for Disney, let's start quoting Disney. Let me see your post for Disney. I don't see any deals out there for Disney. Or let's do Universal. Maybe some of you guys did Bahamas. Or better yet, how many of you guys did your princess training? Salute to anybody that finished their princess training. Now, did you take the cruise, Sean? KBM, have you taken the cruise? Sheila, one person I see took the cruise. So that's what I'm saying for the certificate overload. Everybody wants to brag and boast and do all these things. One star Bianca Rainey told us on a training, she said to clean up social media, be more impactful, right? So all I'm saying is to book and post, really learn what you're really going to get. Get your knowledge and your bookings together, and before you move on to the next one. It's not a race to see who has the best one, because our commissions will never lie to us, right? Our commissions will never lie. Or get trained in what you're using. If you came out the door and you wanted to straight do cruises, but you're getting a high demand for Vegas and you're getting a high demand for Orlando, let's get those trainings done. Does that make sense? We're gonna go to the next word. Balance. A lot of people get this confused with time management. And Gail and Dwayne trained on staying plugged in, right? And staying connected. A lot of people will say, I got kids, I got work, I have my business, it's just too much, right? Or maybe quotes in building and team trainings and 3-way calls. You still have to find balance. Everybody knows little Sean is the major part of my life, my 6-year-old, and his education is everything. So you'll catch us at the library. Guess where I'll take to the library with me? Business cards. Or if I have an event, I'll take my cards from my event with me, right? Because we work our business from anywhere. However, if I'm doing training, he has to make his grand entrance. Praise God for Bath and Body Works lavender sleep lotion, because he's out like a light after his bath. But everybody knows toddlers it's hard. It's hard to do it with toddlers, but you find your balance, right? He has to say hi to GJ. He has to say hi to everybody on the call, and then he goes and does his thing. You know, for the parents that have the small toddlers, just threaten to take the iPad or the tablet away. They'll listen. In balance, there's always virtual travel parties, or there's travel trainings or locker rooms or Q&A to always help you find your way. Because everybody knows throughout the week, your Tuesday may not go as planned. Does that make sense? Your Tuesday may not have go as planned. You may got a flat tire, or you may end up they not calling you into work, whatever. You have to find balance in everything that you do. We're going to go to the next word. The word no. I'm just going to sit right here for a second and see how many reactions I get, because I know there's so many people that are just like, this is me. The word no. Guess what I'm going to say? I'm going to say conquer this. Get over it. I'm telling you to get over the word no. And the reason I say that is, to matter of fact, go get 10 no's tomorrow. When we're making out our plan this Sunday night, we're making out our plan for the week. I want you to go get 10 no's tomorrow. Because if you go get 10 no's, you had 10 conversations with 10 different people. Your comfort zone is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. JB trained on the strategy of getting out there and staying in phase 1 and talking to people. That makes sense? And in order to do that, you have to keep talking your business up. You have to keep getting out there, talk to every single person. I want you guys to work your business while you're out. Some of you guys heard me say that all the time. Work your business while you're out. Don't go out to work your business. Because if you have to go out to work your business, you are forcing the conversation. Does that make sense? Everybody gets that? I do too. I love the word no too. How many of you guys took your business cards out to get with you to get school supplies? Now, the second part to that question is, how many of you guys handed them out? Bareness. You have to get out your own way. And the reason I can be so real with you is because you know that these people don't know what you're talking about. So if you fail, you know how to tweak it for the next time. But there's one thing to a fighter is you always get up and you would never stop. They can't stop you because you know where you're going. Does that make sense? You know where you're going. You know the goal. You have to keep on going. You have to keep on trying. So the ones of you that took your business cards out and you said you did give them out, how many people got somebody to sign up? Each and every one of you guys should. You planted a seed, right? Not yet. I like it. Not yet. Let's talk about chasing people. Y'all like my words? Chasing people. Why? Why do you guys chase people? As agents, nowhere in your plan of time management or balance do you see the words chase your agents. They can't poke holes in your balloon. We're going to talk about your balloon later, but they can't poke holes in your balloon, right? Check on them. Yes, I do check on my agents because you never know what's happening to their everyday life. Do you think I had to chase Rashana Thomas to get to Evo 100 or Bianca Rainey to get to her 1-star? They showed up. Run with your runners. Run with your runners. For your customers, leaving you on scene after you asked a question, like that budget question. I know some of you guys really hate that, right? You're not an order taker. If they can't answer that budget question or where they want to go, I love to get a dart and spin your globe and throw the dart at the globe, right? Because anywhere in the world, send me. We can't do that. Does that make sense? You got to set the tone in your business for however you want to book. Does that make sense? Y'all with me? Understand what I'm about to say. If you guys continue to build, you'll never have to rebuild. A lot of you guys hear me say that all the time. If you continue to build, you will never have to rebuild ever. I promise. Some of you guys are worried about that one that you got that just went red because you worked your butt off in July. You got your payout, but you got comfortable at gold. That one fell red, and now your rank is back silver. But had you continued to build this month, you would have never, ever noticed that red. Understand that. If you continue to build, you will never, ever, ever have to rebuild. Ever. Next word. Coachable. Woosah. You see my woosah? I am like, let me gather myself before I say the wrong words. Y'all know when y'all cooking and you tell your kids to get out the kitchen or don't touch it, it's hot. So sometimes a hard head make a soft ass. Y'all hear that too? That you gonna have to let them touch that hot stove. Now I told y'all I had to keep it real tonight. Let them touch the stove. New people on this call, I need you to understand this. We have done it the hard way, baby. We have done it the hard way. When I started, we didn't have Q&A groups. All you saw was welcome, welcome, welcome. Join this call, right? We didn't have that. We want to put you down the right path. So understand, even if your personalities don't mix and y'all clashing, understand they make money if you make money. So in order to get you up and running, they know where to send you. I'm just saying. Sonali told us that she had hunger and thirst for more as an entrepreneur. Do you think she wasn't coachable on her way to double platinum? She had to be. She had to be coachable. Now, this falls in line with what I just said. I never told y'all to chase an agent. I said, let they butt touch that hot stove. That's what I said. That's what I said. So each and every one of these words, I want you to look at them different after this call, because you have to let some of them fall. My boy trying to walk, he's a boy. So I'm the new mom, like trying to catch him every time, until it was that one time I'm like, get up. You failed. We always get up, son, right? It's the same way. You guys cannot chase them, and you got to be coachable. Make it easy. I saw you, Rashana. Yes, you were like my hardest challenge ever. Next word, follow up. Whew. Booking. Do you guys know how much money is in the follow-up? I'm paused for a minute. I need you to understand this. Do you know how much money is in the follow-up? If you had a wedding client that hit you up and said they had 100 people, roughly 100 people, 100, 120 people, but she didn't know an exact head count and needs a week, you know how much money that can be on a cruise? I had this. That cruise paid out $7,000. You do the 80%. If I never called her back to follow up, what do you think that my check would be? I would not be be an IATN holder, right? The follow-up is the most important thing. Building. I'm going to sign up. You guys always ask them when. Some of you guys forget. How do you forget and you get off the phone and you're so comfortable? If you tell me you're signing up, okay, what's stopping you from signing up tonight? 9 times out of 10, they're going to say money. Let me give you a nugget. Homework. If you get paid Friday, and that's when you're going to sign up, I'm going to tell you, here's some homework. Friday, what time do you want me to call you? 1 o'clock. Okay, great. We set an appointment, just like if I was booking. Here's the homework that I need you to do for me. I need you to think of a business name, and we need to create you a business email so we never have this problem again. We don't have to change this again. We don't have people signing up with business or company emails from another company and having to change it and pay all this money. Give them homework. Because I'm telling you, nothing excites a hustler. Nothing excites a hustler than a new opportunity that they know they can crush. I'm about to get my business name together. I'm getting my ducks lined up. I'm doing all this to get myself in the company better. Let's talk about broke. I'm broke right now. You can teach travel and building all day. If you can't teach travel, there's a Q&A session. If you can't teach building, we have 3 ways. We have people that can do that. Make sense? But you can't teach a hustler how to be a hustler. That's what you cannot do. You cannot give somebody the game that don't know how to use the tools that you're giving them. Either they want it or they don't. Right now, if you told a single mom right now that her lights are going to get cut off, she's not about to go to sleep. She's going to find a way. She's not going to let her kids sit in a house with no lights. So if you're dealing with the people that say they're broke, it's a mind frame. I don't want somebody that says they're broke on my team. You guys got to look at these words differently. Let me go to the next word before y'all get me in here preaching. Consistency. Fred Howe trained on choose, choice, empower. We came to book or build. That's it, period. Some needed the culture. Me, I got into this company because of the culture. Y'all was dope as hell. I had to come be a part of it. You came for the money or the brand, but you cannot wake up tomorrow and do nothing. You won't get paid. You cannot not do anything. That is an absolute nothing. You cannot do nothing in this business and think you're going to get paid. It don't work like that. Now, if you think you're only going to get paid like Sonali on the 10%, she got a mind frame that that's what she wants to do. She wants to build because her 10% checks are where it's at now, right? You got that choice. But what you can't do is nothing at all. Find your strengths and take off. You got to find your strengths and take off. Plan your work and work your plan every day. It don't matter how you get there or how it gets done. But not working is not an option. Next word. I can't. Whew. Only word trained on commitment. It ends with never giving up. Now, I told you guys how to put on your tough skin. So understand when I say this. Isn't it funny when you see agents posting that they sell travel and they sell clothes and they do lashes and they make shirts and they sell plates? What are you committed to? What exactly are you committed to? Everybody says a billionaire has 7 streams of income. That's absolutely true. But you haven't mastered $1,000 yet, let alone $100,000. Somebody can't take you serious if you don't have time to do quotes because you got to put 100 shirts out tomorrow. Or you booked up to do lashes. Master one thing. Master this game. Do you know how many hustles are in this business? I quit my job. When I made my plan and I decided that I was going to work that plan, I quit my job. Now, I didn't say that to say go quit your job. I'm saying all these tools in the fire, like it's not going to work. Nobody is booking with you because nobody is taking you serious. It comes down to the fact that you're quitting. If you're not getting people closing on a quote, or you're not getting people to sign up with you, the easiest thing you can do is go make shirts and work a 9-to-5, and you're driving Uber and Lyft. You're going to miss out on your kid's life. That's not what we were put on earth to do. There's no way possible I'm missing any home games that I'm home for my nephew's games. You have to decide what you want to do. You have to decide, right? Listen, your journey is your journey. Some of you guys just got started. Some of you guys been around since day one. You watch agents pass you every day. You watch them pass you every day. Some of y'all silver and been in the company since day one. I'm not going to call you out, Gary and Daphne, but I'm telling you, decide today. Matter of fact, I'll give you 24 hours. Decide tomorrow and put a date on when you're going gold. It's your time. Some of you guys been in since day one and just hit executive, and you trying it, but you giving 10%. I'm asking you to give 100% by a date. I don't care if you tell me by December 31st, but if you give your 100%, you're going to hit it before then. Whatever you decide to do, I want you to create a plan and destroy it. Let's move to the next word. Now, we're on a Time2Evolve webinar. And I think we hit like 8,000. I believe we hit 8,000 people in the company. Y'all know when y'all at church and the preacher's talking and he just hitting on all these points and you feel like he's talking to you? There's something I said today that I'm talking to each and every one of you guys. It's important. I want you to understand that it is important for you guys to air your balloon up tonight before you go to bed. Air the balloon up. And when you air this balloon up, I want you to take it with you for the whole week. You're not allowed to let anybody puncture this balloon. You're on your way to the top. You're setting a date for the goal that you want. You're setting it, right? You're going to go, you're on your journey, on your way to whatever goal it is. And I don't care if you're playing it safe with executive. Not everybody's made to be in beast mode like us at all times, right? I don't care if you're trying to get to silver or you're just trying to hit gold or double gold, whatever. I don't care if you're really trying to get 20 bookings a month that is over $100 each. Air the balloon up. Work your business every day on your targeted plan. And along the way, if you get stumbled, get on this call. Set a timer and get on this call every single Sunday. We're going to lift you back up. To me, as a goal, I know we're going to be consistent, but 160 people is not enough. Get your teams on this call every single Sunday. We're going to pick you back up. We're going to put you where you need to be. So the next week you get closer to your goal, closer and closer and closer. But air your balloon back up. Don't let anybody put you all the way down to where you can't feel yourself get back up. Some of y'all stumped right now. Some of y'all are saying that it's the hardest time for me to build. It's not. Get the hell out of your own way is what I'm telling you. Go to work your business. If you write down for me tonight anything that you've done in the last week, it will show where you're stagnant at. It's because it's you. Every day is something that I want you to do. I made a point to reference the last 8 Sunday night trainings. Everybody that has trained in the last 8 weeks, I reference back something they said. Because every week this is for you. Every single week. Magic happens when you make it happen, guys. Magic happens when you make it happen. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for spending your Sunday with me. You can be anywhere else, but you spend a few minutes of your Sunday with me. And you guys air your balloon up for me. And have a great week on purpose. Deidre, you taking it back away? Let me see if I can stop this. Deidre, are you on here? I don't know if she's still on, but okay, everybody. I really do appreciate you guys taking your time. And if you want to build or if you want to keep the morale on your team, come see us every Sunday. Same line. Everything that we do is to keep lifting you guys up. You need help, you know where to find half of us. I see you. I don't know how to get back to you. Hold on 1 second. Where you at? Where you at? Hold on, y'all. This is not my thing. There you go. It's all back to you. But enjoy your week and have fun, guys.
All right, that was so wonderful. I told you at the beginning of the call it was going to be powerful, and Valaree never disappoints. She's going to bring it to you real. She's going to give it to you straight, and it is absolutely going to help you be a better business owner, a better travel booker, a better team builder. So I know you got tons of nuggets from that. We recorded this and we'll be posting it to the Evolution page within the next 24 hours so that you can listen to it again and again. Thank you, Valaree, for your wisdom and your nuggets that you shared with us tonight. Family, every week, this is where we are. 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Central Time. Figure out your time zone, but make sure you don't miss this call week to week. She mentioned, again, set a calendar reminder for yourself so that you're always here, because there's information coming that you don't want to miss out on. Plus, we've got our regional meetings coming up in September. So family, again, there are opportunities all over. If you are anywhere near one of those 10 cities, and when I say near, I mean within a driving distance. We've driven 3 to 5 hours to one because it was that important. So if you are within driving distance of any of those 10 cities for our upcoming regional meeting on September 21st, you make the effort, carpool, do what you need to do to get to those meetings, because just like our Sunday night calls, there are going to be leaders there. We're going to be connected all across the country, and you want to be in the place. So set your calendars, make your plans, and family, let's come together and take advantage of these weekly buildups, these weekly charges to help us go. We've got a week left basically in the month, and it's enough time for you to hit one of those goals. You've got enough time. Quit putting it off to the next month. What are you going to make happen in August? With that being said, family, we thank you for joining us on this week's Time to Evolve call. This call